Storytime at Home, presented by the Cincinnati and Hamilton County Public Library.
Hi friends, my name is Sam and I work at the Walnut Hills Library. I wanted to share with you today the Not So Quiet Library by Zachariah Ahura. It is a funny story about what happens when you head to your weekly library visit and you find a monster alongside the books. Our two characters are going to find funny ways to get the monster out of the library and make sure it's quiet once again. Every Saturday, Oscar and Theodore got up bright and early, not to watch cartoons or play outside with their friends. It was the day they went to the library with Dad. Dad always said that a day of quiet exploration required a proper breakfast. Looks like they're at the bakery. Oh, do you see a donut that you would like to eat? I like the look of these pink frosted ones. At the library, Theodore and Oscar returned their old books, waved to Mrs. Watson, and crept past old pickled onion Mr. Tasker. Oh, look at his sour face. They headed down to the children's department, while Dad headed up to the nap department. Oh, not really, but we know all the best books are in the kids section, aren't they? Oscar and Theodore were just settling into another quiet library day when boom, crash, roar. Shh, knock it off, Theodore. Boom, crash, roar. It's not me. It appeared there was a monster in the library. There's a monster in the library! Told you it wasn't me. They couldn't outrun the monster, so they tried hiding. Do you see them in the bookshelves? I see Theodore got up all the way near the top, and then Oscar's hiding on the bottom shelf. You better not mess with us, monster. My brother knows kung fu. Yeah, right. They tried bluffing. Bluffing's another word for lying. They even tried trapping the monster. Do you see what they used for tools? They've got the stapler from the front desk. It looks like they're trying to staple the monster to the floor. But that just made him angrier. Oh no. The only option left was diplomacy. Diplomacy is a fancy word that says we have to come to the table and talk it out so that we can come to a conclusion. Excuse me, Mr. Monster, is something wrong? Yeah, there's something wrong. We hate books. The many-headed monster had tried everything to make books taste good. Seymour topped his with whipped cream. This book tastes terrible. Chuck tried mustard. Yuck! Winston swallowed his book whole. Pat tried hot sauce. That didn't work out so well. And Bob used sprinkles, but they just bounced off. Should have picked a soft cover. Actually, books are for reading. What? You mean this whole restaurant is filled with things we can't eat? Well, we'll just have to eat you guys instead. Grab the sprinkles, Winston. Finally. Wait! That's when Theodore remembered something. Any guesses as to what Theodore might have decided could save the day? Maybe sprinkles are a clue. Ta-da! Donuts from this morning at the bakery. Perfect. You guys will taste great with donuts on top. Yum, yum. Thankfully, Ms. Watson stepped in. Story time, everyone. Please sit crisscross applesauce. Applesauce? I like applesauce. Story time? Sounds tasty. Looks like they're enjoying their donuts, making quite the mess, too. Sorry about the whole gonna eat you thing. That was just the low blood sugar talking. I don't know what's better, this book or this donut. Books sound so much better than they taste. This one next, please. Luckily, monsters like story time as much as they like donuts. After story time, the monster promised to clean up the library. Besides, Ms. Watson could really use some help reaching the high shelves. The boys promised to return for story time every Saturday after Bob, Seymour, Winston, Pat, and Chuck promised not to eat them. Gosh, Dad looks a little scared of those monsters. Good thing Oscar and Theodore were brave. And that's how the not-so-quiet library became quiet again. How did you know that monsters love donuts? I read it in a book. The end. Thank you for sharing that book with me, friends. I hope that your next trip to the library includes donuts and books. Bye, friends.
Get free books in the mail. Sign up today. Go to OhioImaginationLibrary.org to find out more.